Hello, my fellow countrymen. Can we have a look at this video? Let's watch it. Then I'll be speaking as we watch it.
Will you stop that?
Sir, I'm an officer. I have integrity.
Shut up, your mouth, put
Sir, I
yourself.
will not shut up.
Will you get out?
Sir, I won't shut up. Sir, I'm a
I
commissioned
was in
officer.
school, you're not in school.
Sir, you can't shut
Will
me
you
up.
keep quiet?
You
Give
can't
me a
shut me
big
up, sir.
fool.
I'm not a
You're a
fool,
big
sir.
fool.
I'm not a
You
fool,
think
sir.
I'm shooting anybody like
Sir,
that?
I'm not
You're
a
a big
fool.
fool. Who are you?
I am not a fool, sir.
As at the time I
Don't call me a
graduated,
fool.
you were in primary
I'm
school.
acting on orders.
Take for
You
which
can't
order?
call me a fool.
You will see whether you love me here.
Sir, you can't call me a fool.
Where
I'm
are
not
people up here?
I'm
Where
an
are people
officer.
up here?
I'm not a fool, sir.
Don't
I'm
hang
an
with you,
officer.
I'm so corrupt. You would have killed everybody here.
No, we won't kill anybody. We won't kill anybody. We are acting on orders.
Yes, you see the drama there between the naval officer and the FCT minister, Mr. Onwike. It's something that I have watched over and over and over. The reason is just simple. Wike is power drunk. Wike thought all the nonsense he did in Rivers State as a governor, he would do it in Abuja. Everybody knows his pedigree. How Wike rubbish APC, say all manner of derogatory things against APC, but ended up working with APC as of today as a minister, while in APC is busy fighting and running down PDP that made him. He has been domineering all over, and he feels he's above power, that nobody can challenge him. His body language, everything he does not have respect for anyone. You know, there's something they call the law of karma. We easily forget in this country. There was a time EFCC came to arrest a corrupt judge in Rivers State while Wike was then the governor. He didn't allow them to arrest the man. He shielded the judge. That is rascality and impunity I've always been talking about. Now he's a minister in FCT. Before this incident, news have been flying around everywhere how people's land are being grabbed illegally by him, sold them in dollars, and so many other things before this time. It's a news everybody knew about. I think I've done a video to something of that nature in the past. All it does, it feels as FCT minister is in charge of everything. He can just go anywhere and do what he wants to do. He doesn't control his speeches. We all saw what he did while he was in PDP as a governor to APC. I was talking flippantly. But today, he's a shameless man. Today, he's with APC. And he still wants to continue. And you think everybody will tolerate that. You don't know all these things you are doing. People are watching from a distance, waiting for a chance to strike you. For the first time, you have met a match like you. I'm so much in love with that young naval officer, Yerima. He's one of my heroes for 2025. You know, when you were confronting that young naval officer, there's something I want to pick out right there. While you were talking to him rudely, he kept his cool. He respected you, but did not allow you to push him back and front. He said one thing: I'm a man with integrity. Have you ever wondered why that word should come out from a naval officer while you are talking with him? You never told him that he's a dubious person or whatever. But the first thing he said, I'm a man with integrity. What is indirectly telling you, you don't have integrity. If you have integrity, The way you left PDP, crossing over to APC, from APC attacking PDP, trying to see if you can get a position to represent them for presidential election come 2027. A man with integrity cannot do that. The naval officer, very intelligent man, he's been watching you from only God knows when. He told you to your face, I'm a man with integrity. Can you use that word for yourself, Wike? I'm asking you. You know, when most of you are in power, you feel you are above the law. You don't know that one day you will leave that position. You look at a uniform man, a senior uniform man is not a rank and file person. You look at him in his uniform, you call him a fool. You forgot that when you when you touch somebody who is in uniform, especially like the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the police, whoever, even last man, you touch them in their uniform, you are attacking the state or the federal government. You see a man in uniform, a senior rank officer in his uniform, and you are telling me he's a fool. Do you know what that means to the entire security body of the nation? That is a total disregard for them. You think we are talking to Yerima? We are talking to the entire security. You are bringing their level. They are bringing their respect to the barest level. Call him a fool. In his uniform, it's not a mufti. Wike, and you say you're a lawyer. I'm glad the way the senior army personnel across the nation is responding to that matter. They're not taking it lightly with you. You need to apologize to them. You need to apologize to the security men because you insulted them. And funny enough, you see some policemen escorting him, trying to force their way in. But thank God the naval officers, they resisted it. They are lucky that those guys did not handle their trigger. They are very lucky. You think you can mess up Navy the way you mess up civilians? Thank God for the first time, the AIG has washed his hand off that case, that no policeman has any affair to do with land issue. He has said it before and he repeated it, that those people are on their own. If I'm the AIG, those people should be sanctioned for going to such place to make noise. Because you can see some of them trying to force their way in, but the naval officer resisted it. Because they are used to intimidation. You see a fellow uniform man like you want to intimidate him. And I like the body language of the naval officer, Yerima. Look at the way he cautioned the policeman. You are talking when I'm talking. That's a man who has respect for himself. He has integrity. I think what Yerima did should be like a case study in any security training when it comes to do with behavior, with discipline. They should use this as a case study, as a template when it comes to discipline, when it comes to composure. They should use Yerima's case as a case study for the future generation when it comes to training. That guy did marvelously well. He did the army well. He did the navy well. He did the Air Force well. He did every uniform person well. He did them proud. Yerima, that is for you. You know, see, if I were to be those police with Wike right there, and they call a fellow uniform person a fool, they will have stepped back. But they don't think. If they're intelligent enough, when you call Yerima a fool, a senior naval officer a fool in uniform, is equally telling them that it's with him there that they are fools. You know, Wike does not have respect for people. There are a lot of them who came from other parties to join APC, and they become lawless. Even in the Senate, they will be collecting it one by one. They will be collecting it until they humble themselves, be the servant they want to be, to serve the nation. They are there to serve, not to boss. Most of them feel they are there to boss Nigeria. You are there to serve. That is why you are there. It's gradually coming up. The Gen Zs will never give you peace of mind until you humble yourself. All of you that is in power there, thinking you have become a King Kong, you will know that it's not as you think. Things are getting better. I'm happy Wiki have tested. See the action he took, that in ages, nobody should come in there with telephone. The way, the manner you treat your staff, people around you, is the benefit of what you are reaping. I know very, very much that in ages, the information leaked out that you are possibly going to that portion of land in Abuja. That is why they send those people ahead of time to wait there. And I'm sure you realize that there is a leakage of information of your movement. Hence, you now gave instruction that nobody in ages should be coming in with your phone to the office. But that is a retrogressive decision. In a world of today, you are telling a staff, your staff, not to come in with a telephone. If what you are doing is right, why would you put all those kind of conditions? What are you protecting? What has happened to Wike is a serious warning to those who are behaving like him. Especially, the person knows himself in Senate. It's better you start redressing your steps, the way you do things. Because people have been complaining and you feel you're untouchable. Hand will touch all of you one by one. Wike have collected. More will collect. Let those that have here, let them hear. Please don't fail to subscribe, to comment, to like. Thank you so much. And I don't know how long the Igbos are going to be chased up and down wherever they are found. I'm already talking of 2027. Nobody's looking at the happenings around the world. Where is questionable? The chiefs, in terms of giving title, should decline, no matter how much they offer them. The criminals are taking